Madden Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Cardinals and the reigning Super Bowl champs under the lights on Sunday night.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. This evening, the capper to this divisional round. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Washington Commanders. So glad you're having us in for this divisional round matchup. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Partner, playing in front of the home crowd. That is something you get when you're the #1 seed. A week off to prepare. Now a playoff game in your building. It's that age-old question. What do you think? Rest versus rust?
You know, I think if you ask the coaches, Mike, they would kind of go back and forth, but it is no question. With players, they want that #1 seed, they want that bye, and they want to be sitting on their couch during the wild card round while beat each other up. You factor in that rest. You factor in getting your legs back under you and getting some guys back, maybe who were out some previous weeks, and you're playing in front of your home crowd. That's every team's dream to start the season, and it's exactly what we got here.
The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
Mike, I was watching the news this morning, and people were tailgating before the sun even came up. I mean, these fans have been waiting.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. Now he'll run. And he's going to slide to a stop and avoid the contact. But since he started there, he's still shy of the first down. 3rd and a yard. 3rd and a yard. It's Daniels. That's into traffic, but taken in.
It really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the first down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
Now he'll run it. And Daniels will slide to a stop. Wise move as a young quarterback. That's how you stay around and become a vet. He picked up the first down. A first down there on a pickup of 17. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7.
At the Cardinals' 26-yard line.
Throwing is Daniels. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
The extra point is good. And the Commanders are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So out comes the Arizona offense for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
After talking to him the other day, it seems like he's really embracing this moment, Mike. I mean, he said something along the lines of playing with the pressure that comes with the playoffs is a privilege, and I couldn't agree more. Not everyone gets the opportunity to play on this stage. So when you have these types of moments, you really have to take advantage of them and just go for it. If the rest of the team can match that mindset, I think they got a good shot today to leave with a win.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. They'll go again with Benson. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. To the outside, complete. It's Wilson. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. McBride is the motion man. They'll look to throw again. This one complete, right side. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of...
And he will get into the end zone. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
The extra point, up and good. And the Cardinals come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Commanders offense going to take over now for the second time. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Daniels. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Linebackers in general have the reputation of being very instinctive players, and I think we saw it there on that last pass breakup. The ability to diagnose and read the play almost before it even starts. It allows them to be in the right spot at the right time and allows them to make the play.
And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They get 24 on that one. 1st down, Washington.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons, he can spread the ball out and find the open space.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. To the air again is Daniels. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A big play there for Washington. It's a gain of 34.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll run with Harris. And he's in! Touchdown, Commanders! Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The PAT, up and good. And the Commanders will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. They'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. He'll drop to throw. That's caught by Harrison right side. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to throw. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. One quarter down in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's the Commanders with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to the air one more time. He pulls it in around the 5. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. He'll look to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Cardinals are back within 4 at 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's caught! And he's going to take this one all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Washington. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The extra point is good. And the Commanders are out to a 21-10 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a 1st down. Pass complete there to Harrison. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, it's Benson. Trying to get back to the line of scrimmage when he's shoved out of bounds and probably loses a yard.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down. And this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting. But finally, when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
You got to find a happy medium as a quarterback between knowing when to extend the play and just knowing when to go down. In this case, the defensive tackle gets there in a hurry. He puts an end to this play before it even gets started.
So 4th down, and Ryan Wright on to punt it away. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. The Commanders' offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
At the 30-yard line.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Shotgun snap, and they give it to Harris. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
At the 36-yard line.
Now it's Harris. Woo! And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
I'll tell you what, Mike, this is a guy that you do not want to have to tackle in space. I mean, the footwork, the agility, the ability to go side to side and then still have the burst and explosiveness to pick up big yards. I mean, this guy's a handful.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 15-yard line.
They're going to run out of the gun, and here's Harris. Now, a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty.
Still 2nd down.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Christian Wilkins, the former Dolphin, in there to bring him down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. So it's going to bring up 4th down. No issues there. This one is good. And the Commanders are going to open up a 2-touchdown lead, 24-10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Cards offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire 1st half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Now they'll set up to throw. And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down.
Just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, which is weird, Mike, because they sent so many guys out in the route. But what does that do? It really stresses your protection. The more guys out in the route, the less guys blocking, and the play ends up resulting in a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll look to throw. Under pressure, he's going to go down again. They've sacked him for a 2nd consecutive time. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Not wanting to risk another sack, they're going to play it safe with a run. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Here's Ryan Wright now as he's standing right around his own goal line. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. The Commanders' offense and their running back set to go once more. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll start with great field position, up at their 45. To the right side here, pass is caught. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well. Daniels now going to look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep, and he will score. Touchdown, Washington. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The extra point is up and through. And the Commanders add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Divisional Round matchup as we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically. For the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
We'll start up in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, where it was the Seahawks who were able to get the victory at home. All right, Mike, thanks very much. One of these two teams is going to move on to the conference championship. We'll get it back to you two in just a moment. Jackson Smith-Njigba leading the way with 3 touchdown catches. We were treated to a fine performance in the first half from the Heisman Trophy winner, Jaden Daniels. He connected on 3 touchdown passes in those first 2 quarters, as his guys have built up a sizable lead here at the break.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. A safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Cardinals offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
On the RPO, a throw to Flowers. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup
receiver
of 9.
downfield. Offense.
You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too
Still
far.
second down.
And it draws the flag. That's caught downfield by Harrison. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Benson. Not much developing there. Short pickup down to the 47. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here's a 2nd and 9. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll try and run here with Benson. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down. They are able to move the sticks. It's a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. Again, it's Benson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll motion over Flowers. A draw to Benson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Anytime you run a draw, you're hoping the linebacker reads pass and starts dropping into his pass coverage. That's what creates space for your running back to get going. Well, not this time. The linebacker saw it from the jump. He's able to penetrate in the backfield and take the runner down for a loss. Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
The Commanders' offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one.
19 Tiger. Hold up.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They run it over center with Harris. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. He's going to look for the home run ball.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. Set to go now on 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. Whoa! 16 yards on the game, and a quick 1st down.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the 3rd quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Slot man in motion right. A give. Here's Benson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Here's 3rd and 2. Out of the gun. He'll throw. He's got his man. It's Harrison. He's got the 1st down. Not by a whole lot. Only gets 3. That's all he needed for a new set of downs.
And the Cardinals 1st down.
Straight ahead, they go with Benson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
First and 10 now from the 36. They'll run here with Benson. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field, the run game and the pass game.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs.
Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this third quarter has come to an end. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Now Daniels. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
On the handoff, here's Harris running right. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
The Commanders set to kick this one away. And he's on to punt for just the second time in this game. Now fair catch, signal for, and made here at about the 43-yard line. Here's Marvin Harrison Jr. and the Cardinal offense heading back out onto the field. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down. He'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up third and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Back to throw. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. A gain of 26 yards, and the decision to go for it winds up being a good one. Quick throw, taken in. They'll come up here on second down and 5. Back to the air one more time. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on down. The home team's offense ready to take over once more. And as we look back now, Greg, at how we got here, we got a ton of highlights of the offense so far. In particular, great passing.
Yeah, and if you want to score points in the NFL, Mike, there's no secret. You've got to do it primarily through the air, and with 3 touchdowns here so far, that's exactly what we've seen. It's been deep balls. It's been intermediate shots. It's been good run after catch. This has really been high-level offense on display right from the jump.
On first down, it's Harris. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big gain, and he picks up the first down.
And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
On the give, it's Harris. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. 3rd and long.
A gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 14.
They'll give it to Harris again.
Another carry for the running back. The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
The Commanders about to send this one away. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. That is going to be caught by the rookie wideout. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. And he cannot get away. Brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Dak facing 3rd and long. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. They'll throw again. Dak. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Arizona. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown. And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay that he'll stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
His kick is good. Makes the score. Commanders 31, Cardinals 17.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll try the right side now with Harris. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Slot man in motion left. Another run here with Harris. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. A tight end in motion now. On 3rd down, here's Harris.
The running back again the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
So it's 4th down. They'll call on the punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. That's going to be out of bounds. Well judged and spotted right at the 10-yard line. The visitors' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. So first, the decision to throw down here, backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
That is fielded at the 13. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. It's a win here for the Commanders. They are moving on as the #1 seed The victory means they locked down another home date next weekend as they look to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Commanders are winners as we say so long from just outside our nation's capital.